This is the day when God is bringing the message. And the Bible is saying, when the Lord appeared, appearing, which means he made himself known. So in other words, God, it's what we call epiphany. God revealing himself. So God revealed himself now in 3 figures. 3 figures. And sometimes we don't know who these figures are. But God came in the form of 3 figures. Right, there's another culture that I want to explain to understand this context. Abraham and his people, they were nomads. They were walking from place to place with their head of cattle, camels, sheep, all those things that you can think of. Now they reached in a place called Mamre. And they didn't have houses like the ones that we have. They were using the tents. Right? And when the visitors visited them, Sarah or Sarai was in the tent. We want to understand these 2 things. First, it's Abraham who has the conversation with the 3 men. I want to explain the culture here. In the culture of the Jewish culture, which is also even in Islamic culture, you don't, when you are a woman, you don't go and greet a stranger. So Abraham was sitting by the door of the tent. And why the father, again I'm going back to Pastor Emmanuel, he talks about the head. Because Abraham is the head of the family, he has to sit at the door of the tent. Again, it shows that Abraham was giving security to the family, but also looking about anything that may come to attack the family. So he was sitting at the door of the tent to give that security. So when you are a woman in this culture, you were not supposed to greet the stranger. It is the husband, the man has to go and greet the stranger. So you see, Sarah is not seen in this picture. But Sarah was a very clever woman. You know, she also wanted to hear the conversation. You know, a clever woman sometimes play around the husband to hear some issues. I just imagine Sarah was making some fire in her tent. Sometimes she will take the broom to sweep in the tent so that she can come close to the mouth of the tent to hear the conversation. I mean, Sarah inside herself, something was really popping up. She was feeling the presence. It was the presence of God. It was her day. It was her day. And then let me highlight one other thing. Sarah laughed twice in this text. Okay, we'll get there. I want you to we'll get there. Sarah laughed twice. But let me emphasize that when God comes near, he will not leave the situation as it is. But again, God does not come in an extraordinary way sometimes. God visits us in our daily lives. So Abraham and his wife, they were just doing their things as they always do. But then the Lord visited them. And today they've got a message. And the message has been waiting for 25 years. Oh, my brothers and sisters. You might have been waiting for so long. Imagine there was a time when you were in the refugee camp, right? And sometimes other people will say, you know what, I'll go to America. And I think some other people laughed at you. Oh, you must be kidding. You mean you? You can go to America? You? I thought this is a joke. No, I can't imagine you going to America. No. But we are here, right? Praise God. It took 25 years. 25 years of the journey for God to transform and to translate one's life. So no matter how long, no matter how many years, your destiny, the name of this church, can be changed. No matter how long, no matter how difficult, the destiny can be changed. And I want you to know that today your destiny will be changed. And will be changed forever. It is your day. Next year, this time, your destiny will be changed. So we want to make this declaration. My life will never be the same. Because God has visited me. So Sarah, when he heard this message, the Bible is saying she has gone past her age. What that means is, even when she left, she was saying, I mean, these guys are kidding. They are joking. I mean, these guys are joking. 90 years. Oh, guys, let's think of people who are 90 years. You know them, right? Some they are already walking with their, walking stick. Sometimes, they're even faking. And you can imagine that person who is walking like this, then he will be walking like this. Oh, these guys are kidding, right? I've never been pregnant myself. But I always see women who are pregnant. Sometimes we see, oh my God. Now you can imagine a 90-year-old woman like this. Oh my God. I mean, Sarah, she had laughed. This is impossible, isn't it? It is impossible in our minds, in our eyes. As we see, the situation is just not bad. And Sarah laughed. She just said, "Oh, come on, this is just 3 gentlemen there." But what is impossible before man is possible. In our eyes, everything is just impossible. But God has a way. God has a way. And it's a way for us. Again, when God visits us, the situation will never be the same. The problems of life that causes fear, that causes frustration, that causes pain, that causes insecurity, will go away because God has visited us. If you read in the Gospels, especially in Matthew, when Jesus called his first disciples, we are told that he told them that they will do mighty things. But at one time the disciples also laughed. And I said, no, this cannot be possible. But you know what? God gave them the Spirit, the power to cure diseases and sickness. And Jesus had the compassion for the people who seemed to be lost. And this is the scenario that we see. Let me take you back again a little bit. You remember, this is the woman which Abraham lied when they were going to Egypt. He said, she's my sister. yaravuze ngo ni mushiki wanje.
He lied.
Abraham yarabeshye.
This is my sister.
Aravuga ngo ni mushiki wanje.
You know, he wanted to save their life.
Yarakeneye gukiza ubuzima bwiwe.
But again, his life was changed then.
Ubuzima bwe koko burahinduka.
Because God showed them to Pharaoh.
Kuko Imana yarabeberetse kuri Pharaoh.
No, this is a princess.
Aravuga ati uyu umwamikazi.
And this woman will be the mother of many nations.
Aravuga ngo uyu muvyeyi azaba umuvyeyi w'ubwoko bunini bwinshi.
I know today you talk of Miss World, right?
Muravuga uyu munsi bavuga hejuru Miss Wisi.
So Miss World did not start yesterday with the celebrities.
Ibiki byatangiye ejo.
It started with Sarah.
Byatangiriye kuri Sarah.
And Sarah was the #1 Miss World.
Tambase nyampinga w'isi byatangiye kuri Sarah kuva kera.
And we see that this was the birth of many nations.
Ni naho
you can imagine when you go to from chapter 12, when you go to chapter 17, you hear God giving the promise again. But I think these guys were wondering in the mind, why does God continue to give us this promise? Because we are old. And of course there was already Ishmael. And God has told him it's not, the blessing will not come in the line of Ishmael. Oh, by the way, let me mention this thing. It's always important that the first wife, in my culture, let me explain this. In my culture, if you marry the wife, you are not supposed to divorce that wife. And you are always warned when you get married.